Alright, welcome back. So I already went ahead. I dyed all of the sheep. And I just dyed them in the order I had the dyes. Because I had all the dyes, I just figured I might as well use them all to make sure I actually have all the colors. I have all 16 pins laid out. Apparently I needed a 4x4, not a 5x3. Future reference for when I actually make the thing. I have these 8 sheep left over. If I need more, I have wheat that I can use to breed them. I might just dye one of these a random color from what I have left. Like, I don't know, green. That's a fairly random color. And then leave it over there. So that way I have 2 sheep to be my, essentially my preservation sheep, in case I need more. But, hold on. I need a shovel, and can put that away, can put that away, need my pickaxe. The leads will be important here in a bit, the arrows, I need to organize those. Yeah, all of this is good. Now, I need... I guess right here can be a good spot. So, each thing will have a spot in the middle, and then surrounding it. So it'll be about that space. Then, let's see. So sheep standing here, and it's gotta be 2 high. Let's see, observer into, I should probably... Okay, so do I have an observer left over from other projects? And... No. And I don't have a dispenser either, do I? I'm gonna have to make 16. Okay. Okay, so grass block, observer, dispenser, which means I'm going to have redstone line that loops back up to here. Got it. Figured it out. And I have to show you, but first I need to go and... Okay, observer. Cobblestone, that's the other thing it requires. I knew it required something else, but I couldn't remember what that last thing was. Of course it's cobblestone. Of course it would be cobblestone. I don't know why that wasn't my first thought, was, oh yeah, it definitely requires cobblestone. Because it texture, and that's the same thing I'm gonna need for the dispenser. Okay, so I need 16 of both. Let's just grab 3 stacks. Because if I remember correctly, yep, and then for dispenser it's the same same thing as the dropper, but what am I out of? Okay. So I have 16 here. Right. I'm gonna take my stone cutter from here and go and borrow my stone cutter from one spot so I don't have to go make a new one. Because I need to verify my idea works. How will I prove it with the dropper, though? With the dispenser, rather. Well, if it's just a normal item, I swear I have a bunch of... Yep, there we go, a bunch of string. Then... Oh, I don't have any sticks here. That's gonna be aggravating. Dispenser. And there we go, that's 5 dispensers. Trying to be fast. I'd like to get all of them done. But I can only make 5 more, which isn't as much as I would like. So let's... yeah, I guess I could use some glass as well. Oh my gosh. I think I got some caught in my throat. Had popcorn earlier today. Sorry for that. Alright. Dang it, I got it backwards. Okay, so I need 6 more. 3 times 6, that's 18 string that I need. Really not that hard to go out and grab. I just need to go kill some spiders. Shouldn't be too hard to find. I might even have some string here. Left over from mob farming. No, I do not. Oh well. I just need to go find a few spiders and kill them for their string. I was hoping to get a little bit of gunpowder while I was out here. What is this, Zombie Apocalypse Minecraft Edition? What the heck? Why were there so many zombies there, all in one spot? Like, if it was zombies and skeletons and creepers, you know, that would make sense. I'd understand that, but like... Oh, I don't have a boat. Oh, I don't have a boat here. Right, I haven't built a dock. That's irritating. Damn it. And because of how large the distance is, give me a sec, I'll be done here in just a second. Alright. I got everything, and unfortunately, because I have no idea why there were so many zombies. I am not used to that many zombies in one spot. It is weird. Where'd my firework? There we go. Unfortunately, my inventory is now a complete mess. Like, it was a mess before, but at least it was organized. Now it's just a complete mess, with no organization. Whatever. Damn it. Okay, right. Observers are finicky. There we go. Now, there it is. Stonecutter. Then so now yeah, you can see that for just a sec. Now, it should allow me to dispenser. Nice. Yes. Okay, good. Good. So I just need to take this strip it down to its essentials so I can see a good space for about how big I need to dig out. Then I need block here, block here, block here. Then, there we go. Okay. So, what I need is all then need a block for something like this. Needs to be what I have, and then glass like this. Now the sheep can't get out. I'm making proof of concept so I can have something to look at while I'm digging out the area. Okay. So this is what I'll need. The grass here so that the one in the middle can regrow. Every time the grass changes, be it regrows or the sheep eats it, this observer will detect it, send a signal through here into the dispenser. You might be wondering, why does this work? Well, it's because slabs. Bottom block gets sent to here, and then gets sent to here. Nothing is breaking the chain. Slabs are really good in redstone technology. I'm building this from a memory of seeing something similar. I think I've built one of these before. Maybe. I actually don't remember. But, I'll need 9 shears per dispenser so that way I don't have to go and replace it. I also need to make sure I have a way to get into the back so I can actually replace shears when they inevitably break. But if I have 9 shears per dispenser, that's going to be a while because it's going to have 1 shear durability times 9. And then after that many uses, the shears are just done. And I'll have to actually replace them, but that won't be for a while. And I have an iron farm. It's just getting into the back to replace it is going to be the only real challenging parts. So I need to dig this down, however many blocks. Or I can build it up. Do I want to build it up in a 4x4 like this? Or do I want to build it down? Because if I build it down, it will be easier to get the sheep into their pins. And it will not matter which sheep goes in which pin. I will also need to make sure below this is, let's see, so filler block. So on this block needs to be, let's see, does it have to be a regular hopper? No, it has to be a minecart hopper, yeah. So a minecart hopper leads into a hopper, leads into a chest. So chest hopper with minecart hopper on top, and that should be everything for that. Okay, that really is not going to be too hard. Come on, I just want to eat a second chicken. So, yeah, that should be easy. It's just going to be carving out the space. It's going to take some time. And then determining whether I want to build this above ground or below ground. I'm really leaning towards below ground in order to get the sheep to cooperate a little easier. Plus, if I have a 4x4 pin of this, I'll be able to look below and see the sheep. Have a glass roof where I can actually see the sheep. That would be cool. especially if I later went on and changed the different glasses here to have the different sheep colors for each of their pins. That could be interesting, but it would be a lot of work. Whoa! Is there a way I can kill you without killing the horse? Okay, okay. The horse is still alive, right? Right? Yes, he's still good. He's still alive. Shoot. How far am I gonna have to travel? This horse is my main priority. I was gonna go out and try and get string tonight, because I do need the string for the bows in order to craft all the dispensers I need. But then this horse showed up, and I decided this is more important than some stupid string for some dumb hopper. I have a second zombie horse. And this is the important part here. This is the only thing that matters. Okay. Yes, he's still connected. Okay. Okay. Because now I have a second zombie horse. This is very important to me. There we go. A second zombie horse. Okay. Now with my priorities back in order, I can go and try and find some more spiders. Ah. Fell in the water. Okay. Oh my gosh. Grass is everywhere there. Have I really not done any exploring whatsoever in this area? Look at this. Oh my gosh. Don't need the red mushrooms. Why are spiders not spawning as often as I want? I only need string. Let's see. I need... Why am I not able to hit you? What? Why weren't my hits registering? I was hitting him. I don't know. Guess it's because he was bouncing around. Grass getting in the way. There we go. Oh, that's more than enough. Okay, good. Finally. Now I can craft everything I need to make sure I have all the resources I need for my sheep. My sheep pins. Okay. Just gonna go ahead and make a ton of oh, you've gotta be kidding me. I'm out of cobblestone. You have got to be kidding me. All out of cobblestone. Alright. Throw the... there. Oh, cool. Glad I have some smooth stone here. Let's also throw the glass here, and that should organize my inventory a little bit. Let's throw the extra string here, and then let's go back and get more cobblestone. Apparently, I need more cobblestone. This is some ridiculousness. Being out of cobblestone. Whoops. Right. I have all my cobblestone down here. Alright. Fly up. Then gain a ton of momentum. Come on. There we go. 18. Which means I'll have a little bit left over, which is good, in case I ever need more. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I have 3 left over, just in case. And then I'll have these cobblestone blocks. I have a ton of smooth stone. That's great. Taking that, I don't need that, and actually might need some of this, and I will need some more minecart hoppers, but all that takes is 8 wood and a bunch of iron to make. So this is what I'll need. Let me actually work on, let's see, I need right. Minecarts don't stack. know what, let's just make that whole stack. That should be 16. There we go. Man. Let me do that. 3 more. There we go, and 2 more inventory slots. And what else could I get rid of? No, I need the torches just in case. Need sticks still. Oh, bones. I can leave that there, and then... well, I could just throw something in my offhands. Right. Yay! There we go. Okay, so I need a rail, and then I also need a chest. Well, a double chest. I still need more chests, but it's fine. Let's see. Then, if I'm not mistaken, I just throw... Yep. Don't even have to... Great. Don't even have to break the rail. Nice. Although, because... yeah. Break the rail so that way I don't have to go out of my way to find/make more. Because that would be a little tedious. But now, I have the prototype. Well, I have the schematics. And with this, I should be able to commit this design to memory. It's meant to be very simple, you know, so that way I can make it 15 more times. And with it being simple, if anything breaks, which it shouldn't, I'll be able to figure out what the problem is. So, we've got that going. This middle block of grass has all of this. It has these 7 blocks that it can grow from. So, I'll need every individual tile that I have to be filled up like this. Oh, I need to get out of here. That was making me a little dizzy. Whoa. So, then, glass on the middle, top middle, right here so the sheep can't escape, and the glass is so that way I can make sure that everything is working, you know, because who knows, maybe some glitch happens, my sheep die, and I need to go and replace them. Which would also be why I'd want some kind of colored glass somewhere, or even like a carpet, you know, on the corners. A carpet made from the wool of the sheep color. That way I know which sheep it is that is missing in case one of them just randomly dies out of nowhere. You know, game glitches, sheep dies, and then I need to go out of my way and replace them. It happens. Hopefully it's not any of the sheep that are tedious to track down the colors for. That would be very annoying. Kinda like this magenta color as like a backup color. Maybe I'll go and dye one of these sheep magenta. I don't know. Maybe purple. Either of those. Right, it is magenta? Yes, okay. Okay, good. It is purple and magenta. I just want to make sure I wasn't getting the colors mixed up with another game. Okay. Okay. I don't want to say something stupid about the colors and then somebody called me an idiot for forgetting my colors. I'd call myself an idiot. Anyways, how long have I been recording and getting this pin done? About 40 minutes. Yeah, that tracks. Yeah, it took me a while. Let's put... There we go. This is where the hoppers, all of this is going. It's 9. It's 5 by 3. That's 15 more. Okay. So I need to do this, but then... Okay, so I could have right beside it for 4x4, but I need to... Well, if I have it all facing like this, I could immediately here do a grass block, sheep here, and then just build it like this, back 4 ways, and then really cramp everything in. I really could if I really want to be space efficient like that. I don't know. I need to figure out if I want a block gap here or if I really want to cram everything in. I'm trying to make this as close to my own design as possible. So that way, in case this ever breaks, I know what idiot to go and yell at for the shoddy construction. Very, very simple redstone. I mean, it takes expensive materials, quartz, but if you have a fortune pickaxe, quartz is really not that hard to get. I have stacks upon stacks of it that I'm just waiting until I'm done with redstone materials before I do anything else with it. But, how do I get... I want to get the sheep and the prototype in one thumbnail. Oh. Here we go. It's a lot to take in. Alright. So, hope you all enjoyed the video. Hope you all have a nice day, and thank you very much for watching. Alright. Oh, my hand cramped up. Man. Hypermobility. It is just the worst. Ah.